Hey guys, today I'm cooking PHO GA. This is a Vietnamese chicken noodle soup. Super good. It's filled with peppers, which revs up your metabolism, controls your appetite. I'm using a free-range chicken, and there's some cilantro. We got some green onions. Those might be called scallions. I don't really know. Basil. I've got jalapenos, and then I had one rogue red pepper in the fridge. You don't just have to use jalapenos, you can use other peppers too if you want. We got some limes, we got some star anise, we got some ginger, 2 onions, shallots, cinnamon sticks. I really never eat cinnamon, but apparently it goes really, really well with this soup. And we got cilantro seeds. And another amazing thing about this dish, guys, it is gluten-free, making it very healthy. And this is an amazing meal, and it's perfect for bodybuilders looking to lose weight. It's basically a very, very good, delicate, fragrant soup. So we're going to wash the chicken, stuff it with an onion, ginger, green onion, and then we're going to put it into the pot. The pot is filled with 4 quarts of water, aka 16 cups. We're going to add 3 tablespoons of salt, 1 tablespoon of sugar. I use pink Himalayan salt. Less amount of sodium in it and high in minerals. It's very good for you, but use whatever salt you want. Once it goes up to a boil, turn it down to medium-low for the rest of the cooking time. And while you're boiling your chicken, scrape off all of that pink scum that's filled with impurities, toxins, all the pesticides, and all that stuff floats to the top, and you just scrape it out with a rice strainer, or you can even use like a spoon or whatever. But be sure to scrape out all of that gnarly looking stuff that floats to the top. You want your broth to be quite clear. Okay? Also, if you can, add a tablespoon of chicken stock or chicken bouillon. This will just liven up that soup a little bit, give it a little bit more of a full-bodied, thick taste. So now we're going to thinly slice 1 onion. Okay, and we're going to throw that into some cold water just to get rid of the strong onion taste. You don't have to do this, but it's nice. It just makes it more crunchy and takes away the strong onion smell. So that's going to be garnish number 1. Garnish number 2 are going to be these scallions. So we're going to chop the bottom off of those. Make sure the bottom part is fairly big. And then the rest of the onion, chop it very, very thin, like so. This is going to be another garnish. Now, we're going to do a bunch of peppers, okay? I really want you guys to put a lot of pepper into this soup because it reduces your appetite and revs up your metabolism a lot. Okay, you're actually, if you eat this dish a lot with a lot of peppers, you're going to be having your metabolism on fire. Your adrenals are going to be going. When you eat it, I want you to feel like you're getting a buzz off of this. Okay, so I chopped the cilantro, I chopped the limes off, and that's all of our garnishes and all that. And what I just showed you right there is star anise. We got some cilantro seeds and the cinnamon. What I did is I threw this onto a pan to blacken it, just to give it a little bit of a char. Brings out the flavor. And I did the same thing with the ginger and the shallots, okay? You just want to char them on your stove, and you're going to see, once you're done charring all of them, you can throw them in a tea bag if you wish, but I realized that this step was unnecessary. No tea bag necessary. So as you can see here, I am charring the ginger and the shallots as well. Right there on, and then we're going to scrape off that in the water with a knife. Okay, you're going to scrape off as much of the char as you can get to keep the soup from turning black. So I put all of those into tea bags. As I said, that was unnecessary. You could literally just pour in all of those spices into the broth, because at the end we're going to strain it. And we're going to put those in 30 minutes before the chicken is done boiling. Okay, 30 minutes before. You don't want to do it too long or else it'll be too fragrant. So just 30 minutes. near the end of cooking the chicken, begin boiling your water for the rice noodles. So we're going to cook those 30 seconds less than what the package asked for. We're going to strain them, pour running cold water over them, and then pour hot water over them to keep them from overcooking and then to keep them from caking up. Okay? So cold water, hot water, and then go pull out the chicken. The bones should literally fall off the chicken. And as you can see they did there, this chicken is going to be super good. You know? Like the salt and the sugar, when you boil it, it just goes directly through the chicken, giving the chicken a very flavorful essence. And once the chicken's out, pour everything into a pot through a rice strainer, okay? See how I did it right there? Everything, all the onion, the cinnamon, cilantro seeds, all that. And then we're going to use a spatula to squeeze out every last drop of that flavorful PHO GA juice. So see, I'm squeezing it, and that's what the final soup should look like. Broth, very golden, very light. The chicken's been cooling down. I want you to pull off all the bones, all the cartilage, all the vertebrae, and we're just basically going to pull it apart. See? You're going to burn your fingers a little bit, but that's okay. Toughen up a little bit, please. So yeah, it should finally look like that. I've got it next to all of the garnishes. And here we go. We're going to construct this bowl. Yes, chicken, jalapenos. As I said, I do a lot of jalapenos. I put a green onion and all that stuff in there. And I put the noodles on top. Come to think of it, it would have looked better if I put the noodles on the bottom than the chicken, then the garnishes, but oh well. Now ladle that delicious soup into your bowl. Make sure that it's boiling hot. We're going to squeeze a good amount of lemon in there, which alkalizes the soup a little bit, taking away the acid response in your body. You can add sambal pepper. I usually add a lot of sambal. Gives you more chilies and really is quite nice. That's how they do it in Vietnam. So add sambal to that. You're going to have an amazing, well-rounded, delicious meal. Really good macros, very, very good for fat loss, and Phoebe gave it her seal of approval. I forced her to eat the peppers though. She doesn't like peppers, but she still ate them. And yeah, you can eat this for a long time. All you got to do is cook more noodles, heat the chicken up a little bit, heat up the broth, and you can eat this for days and days. Download Forager, the meal planner, onto your iPhone or Android to get the exact serving amount for your health and fitness goals. If you already have the app, great. Good luck reaching your goals. You're going to love this meal. Gluten-free, revs up the metabolism, lowers your appetite, lots of protein. Enjoy. Peace.